Hi, hello, it's me, the Artie Axolotl. I hope you're doing wonderful. And today I am going to be talking about criticism and what I think about it, and obviously it's opinions, but we'll get into that in just a bit. But first, I want to talk about words. I want to talk about criticism from my last video. So my last video was on my issues with The Odd Ones Out, and I've had reactions. Most of them were like, don't do this, like this isn't great, and I'm totally on board. But my friend made a video addressing what she thought what I didn't get right, and I totally agree with her. So I will link it somewhere, probably just in the description, but it's not that big a video. Anyways, the first thing I want to talk about is how like the tweet didn't really go with my argument. Totally agree with that. And that I made a big deal about like the money he made and like how much money he's making or whatever. And like, that's so dumb. Thank you for calling me out on that. Like, good friends tell you when something's dumb. Thank you for stopping me, or just telling me. We also talked about this later. And yes, I do agree that people do change. However, I just don't love the way The Odd Ones Out handled making his game. That's basically my one takeaway. Again, I still don't really like my last video, and I think I might unlist it so it won't not be here. It'll just be to keep the like a little harder to find. So yeah, if that makes any sense. It's not that I like want to hide it. I still stand by what I said, except like the weird money rant. So yeah, I hope that makes sense. And now I'll be talking about why I personally think criticism is good, and how it can help us in art and literally anything in general. So yeah. Also, I got a new mic, and it sounds pretty good. I don't know how to do audio anyways, but I hope this somehow will work out. Let me know what you think. Again, I like to hear your feedback. I also want to know what kind of videos you want to see from me in the future, because like I do have some plans on things I want to do. However, I'm still not quite sure what kind of stuff I want to start with first, because of course there's a lot of ideas going on in my head, but so many things, so little time, my friends. Right now, actually, to the beef of this video. I'm sorry. Now, I think the thing that people think of criticism is like bad, naughty, and like, oh no. However, I do think that criticism is something you can take the good criticism, the constructive criticism is the stuff you can take away from and learn to improve. If the criticism is like, this sucks, or like, I don't like it, obviously you can't take anything away from that and learn and improve on literally anything. And so that's the kind of stuff you should ignore. However, I have not gotten anything like that, so thank you for that. Everyone is nice here. Let's keep it that way, please. Okay, thank you. But I just kind of want to share like a little story, because when I was beginning digital art, like I've been doing it for about 3 years now, but I did this piece and I was so proud of it, and I showed it to literally everyone I could, like all my friends, all my family. And like the one comment I got was like, oh, that looks great, Amy, you're doing great, but I think the head is too small. And I was like, what? And it's like, yeah, the head is too small. And I was like, no way, like, this is perfect. No way I actually messed up. And, like, I don't know, I was probably, like, 12 or 13 at the time, so, like, I'm still young, but, like, that's younger. Duh. Math. But I was like, wait, I have spent so much time on that, and that's one thing, like, that's what you want to say about it. Obviously, I've learned how to take criticism better from others, because, like, obviously, the head is too small when I'm looking at this, and, I'm still working on proportions and anatomy. That's actually the one thing that most people say I need to work on, and I full-heartedly agree, so that is something I will be working on. Don't worry about that. Anyways, so that was my one experience, but the thing is, criticism like that is not bad. They said exactly what they thought about it, but they also said, like, hey, this is the, like, something I have issue, I'm using the word loosely, but, like, something that I don't love about this, and maybe you could change that in the future, you know? So, like, when I give criticism for art, I don't do it a whole lot, because to each their own, but I like to also add stuff I like about the drawing, but also something I think the person can improve on. And, I'm not saying this because I'm saying, like, I am the best artist. Obviously, I'm not. But I personally believe that everyone, can improve, even if you're, like, a master. The Mona Lisa does not have eyebrows. Like, obviously, there's something missing there. And it's anyways. I personally think everyone can improve on anything they're doing, whether it be cooking, drawing, singing, whatever. It just goes with anything. Not even just, art. Like, the arts, I guess. Oh, also my cat's sitting on me, so you might hear him because he's close to my mic. Yeah. I also, and if you want to hear some great feedback from art, Ergo Josh here on YouTube, does great videos on criticism and helping people improve art. I will link his stuff down below. And yeah. As I said before, I think everyone, no matter skill set, how long you've been doing something, how many sales you've made, like, whatever it may be, there's always room for improvement. There's no, like, best artist, like, no best singer, no best chef. Like, there are popular ones, duh, but, like, I don't know, I just don't personally think that there are best people. Like, you may have an opinion on that, but even if you're, like, this top tier person, that top tier person, like your idol, probably has things they need to work on as well. And someone who will look at their own stuff and, like, say, I'm perfect. It's like, no, you're not. There's always something you can improve on. But that could just be me. Obviously, people can give you criticism, like, critiques without like, giving you pointers on what you can change, and obviously it's like, okay, cool, but, like, when someone can give you stuff of what you can change and stuff that will be helpful, that's even better. Like, yeah, you're in the zone. Of course, I am not a professional criticism giver and receiver, obviously. However, I do strive to make my art look better and make my process more efficient, if that makes any sense. Personally, I think my art has just been really good recently, but obviously, like, as I said before, I still have things to be working on, and no one is perfect. Just remember that, okay? Don't get so ahead of yourself that, like, you think you're so all that in a bag of chips, because not everyone, like, there's no way to like be the very best. Like no one ever was. To catch them is my real test. To train them is my cause. Pokemon gotta catch them all. Okay. Honestly, I just think criticism tells people what they think about your work and what you do, you know? A lot of this is rambly, so let me know what you think about this. My next video hopefully will not be as rambly as my last 2 videos have been. I also did want to make this video about improvement. Anyways, even before I released my last video, if that makes any sense. And I know I've been pretty redundant, but I don't know. I just think this is what I think about criticism. Also, just remember, like, have fun while you're doing things. And obviously, I am no expert. These are what I personally think. My cat's purring, I hope you can hear him. But these are just what I personally think, and based off of some of my experiences. Anyways, I'll see you when I see ya, and be safe. I'll probably see you next year, so yeah. Funny every time. Alright, bye!